This is GO-MMT Radio.
GO-MMT Radio. Let's go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go IBBO and Redbus. Millennial Masti on GO-MMT Radio.
हेलो एंड वेलकम टू अ ब्रांड न्यू एपिसोड ऑफ GO-MMT रेडियो। मेरा नाम है सोनू और आज मिलेनियल मस्ती में हम कुछ अलग बातें करेंगे। यू नो, देयर इज ऑलवेज दिस डिबेट दैट इज हैपनिंग अबाउट जेन ज़ी एंड मिलेनियल्स। आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे 5 ऐसी चीजें दैट मेक Gen Z and millennials so different. मेरा नाम है सोनू। I'm going to keep you company with some amazing music and of course great conversations. और आज हमारे शो पे, जैसे कि मैंने आपको पहले ही बताया, we are going to have Millennial Masti, but here's something that all the Go Trippers can take notice of.
Brand की बात on GO-MMT Radio.
360 is India's premium leather lifestyle brand to help you maintain and refresh that work-life balance with panache, comfort and style. Now, you know that Father's Day is around the corner. तो कुछ स्पेशल होने वाला है। एक्सक्लूसिव सेल है हमारे GO-MMT एम्प्लॉइज के लिए while exhibiting everything in our Gurgaon office on 7th and 8th of June. तो 360 has a very special request to all the GO-MMT employees to write and send in 3 beautiful lessons that you have learned from your father, ones that are very close to your heart, जो आपको बहुत ज़्यादा useful हुए हैं to maneuver through life. Now the 3 winners will get vouchers worth 10,000, 5,000 and 2,000 respectively. तो जल्दी आप विजिट कर सकते हैं www.360.life या आप ईमेल भी चेक कर सकते हैं from headsetgo@go-mmt.com.
ब्रांड की बात on GO-MMT Radio.
आज मिलेनियल मस्ती में मिलेनियल्स और जेन ज़ीज, व्हाट मेक्स देम डिफरेंट, दैट्स समथिंग वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस। कहीं मत जाइए, सुनते रहिए GO-MMT रेडियो। मेरा नाम है सोनू एंड नाउ इट्स टाइम टू कॉल अपॉन प्रत्युष मोहन श्रीवास्तव एंड लेट्स सी व्हाट ही हैज फॉर अस।
अर्जियां सारी मैं चेहरे पे लिख के लाया हूँ, अर्जियां सारी मैं चेहरे पे लिख के लाया हूँ। तुमसे क्या मांगूं मैं, तुमसे क्या मांगूं मैं, तुम खुद ही समझ लो। मौला 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 मेरे मौला, मौला 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 मेरे मौला, मौला मौला मेरे मौला, मेरे मौला, मौला 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 मेरे मौला, मौला मौला मौला। दरारे हैं माथे पे मौला, मरम्मत मुकद्दर की कर दो मौला, मेरे मौला। जो भी तेरे दर आया झुकने जो सर आया, मस्तियाँ पिए सबको झूमता नजर आया। जो भी तेरे दर आया झुकने जो सर आया, मस्तियाँ पिए सबको झूमता नजर आया। प्यास लेके आया था दरिया वो भर लाया, नूर की बारिश में हो, नूर की बारिश में भीगता सा तर आया। नूर की बारिश में हो, नूर की बारिश में भीगता सतर आया मौला, मौला मौला मेरे मौला, मेरे मौला, मौला मेरे मौला, मेरे मौला, मौला 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 मेरे मौला, मेरे मौला, मौला मौला दरारें हैं माथे पे मौला, मरम्मत मुकद्दर की कर दो मौला, मेरे मौला।
कृपया ध्यान दीजिए।
नैना, मैं गॉसिप करना चाहता हूँ, कैफेटेरिया में खाना चाहता हूँ, ऑफ साइट पर भी जाना चाहता हूँ, बट काम नहीं करना चाहता। क्या करूँ?
That was fun! GO-MMT Radio. Let's go!
Millennial Masti on GO-MMT Radio.
वेलकम बैक। सुन रहे हैं आप GO-MMT रेडियो। मेरा नाम है सोनू और आज शो पे हम बात कर रहे हैं अबाउट Gen Z versus millennials, 5 things that make them different. Now time is flying and the oldest Gen Zs who are between 21 and 22 years of age are graduating from university, and of course they have been in workforce for almost 5 years now. The problem is sabhi groups mein millennials are the huge category of people called young people. In reality, millennials और Gen Z काफी अलग हैं. The millennial generation or the generation Y includes those born between 1982 to 2000, and oldest millennial right now is 40 years old. और इनका generation जो है millennials की generation, they have experienced tech explosion, commercialization of internet, mobile phones, laptop, iPhone, iPod, early launch of social media platform जैसे कि Facebook और MySpace. Now Gen Z जो है 2001 to 2019 and the oldest ones are now graduating university, and these are the people who have seen world division, social unrest, global pandemic देख लिया इन लोगों ने, and of course market crashing and lot of TikTok. लेकिन Gen Zs जो हैं, they are tech natives. You know, millennials are born in the world without any social media. लेकिन Gen Z is born with social media, which of course is a double-edged sword. Now, on one hand, Gen Zs seem to be experts in technology to the point that they need minimal management. लेकिन Gen Z is also characterized by lack of concentration, which is deeply affected by smartphones and social media trends. Also, they say Gen Zs are more realistic. Now, millennials are characterized by optimistic thanks to their encouraging baby boomer parents, and the fact that they were born and raised in more prosperity and opportunity. लेकिन Gen Zs जो है, they will be more realistic mainly thanks to the fact that they have grown up in unrest. Also, Gen Zs face a lot of difficulty. You know, one of them is of course the skyrocketing rents. Inflation जो है बहुत ज़्यादा हो गई है. The incredible high rents and difficulty of buying has forced a lot of Gen Zs to continue living in with their parents even after graduating from university. So as a result क्या होता है कि there are issues of self-reliance and identity crisis. Now millennials have been raised to be more independent, as at that time society could easily accommodate this independence. Rents कम थे, chances of buying a good property was higher. लेकिन fashion sense जो है Gen Z और millennials का काफी अलग है. इसके बारे में बात करते हैं थोड़ी देर में, कहीं मत जाइए, सुनते रहिए GO-MMT रेडियो। मेरा नाम है सोनू। Now Gen Z, you know, they prefer lot of throwback outfits, vintage clothing बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद करते हैं, और इनके style through they tend to pay homage to the fashion trends that the millennials grew up with. देखिए fashion जो है, history जो है keeps repeating. Now furthermore, as they tend to be more environmentally conscious than millennials, they seek more sustainable clothing and ज़्यादा research करते हैं materials के बारे में, conditions के बारे में, किन conditions में इनको बनाया गया है, illegal working conditions under which their clothing was manufactured. अगर ये पता चल जाता है तो they boycott the brand. In fact, they are very vocal about these brands and they are more mindful about these things to say. Also, millennials were born in the world in which their daily lives were characterized by dial-up internet and using phones that could only call or text. On the other hand, Gen Zs जो हैं ये पैदा ही हुए थे जब technology was at its peak. Now the tech gadgets once thought to be inspiring and innovative by millennials, of course, now the Gen Z takes it for granted, and as a result, Gen Zs have higher expectations and thus higher demands. Now, according to Marcy Merriman, who is the Executive Director of Growth Strategy at Ernst & Young, she says when it doesn't get there that fast, they think something is wrong. They expect businesses, brands, and retailers to be loyal to them, and if they don't feel appreciated, they move on. It's not about them being loyal to the business. Also, Gen Zs, they value privacy like crazy, you know. एक survey के हिसाब से 77% of Gen Zs would rather share private information with their pets than with their friends or boss. लेकिन millennials के time पे, I think the digital technology was just coming into life and they explored early social media platforms, thus made their thoughts, opinions, and nearly every aspect more public. Of course, digital learning is at its peak, and everybody has become a global citizen. But at the end of the day, it is clear that millennials and Gen Zs are very different, from being more independent to less distracted, while the latter, though a distracted and confused generation, is far more socially conscious with stronger sense of justice, safety and privacy. With that, it's a wrap on today's episode of GO-MMT Radio. मेरा नाम है Sonu, and until we meet next time, you can send us an email at headsetgo@go-mmt.com for any kind of feedback. Until we meet next time, stay healthy, stay safe and keep smiling. This is me, Sonu, signing off. It's time for me to introduce you to Jyotika. Jyotika is from the Human Resources in Gurgaon और ज्योतिका गाना गाने वाली हैं. So Jyotika is up next.
तेरे छज्जे के नीचे खड़े हैं, फंस गए जैसे गदर. तेरे छज्जे के नीचे ही खड़े हैं, फंस गए जैसे गदर. गुलाबो जरा इत्र गिरा दो. गुलाबो जरा इत्र गिरा दो. मुझ पे लगा के गोली चलाए ढाई ढाई. झूठा फसाना मुझको सुना के जाल बिछाया वाय वाय. झूठा फसाना मुझको सुना के जाल बिछाया वाय वाय. गुलाबो जरा इत्र दिला दो. गुलाबो जरा इत्र गिरा दो. शराबी तुझ नशे में चूर चूर यूं ही होठ लग जा, खट से पी लूं. ओए पटाखा कर धमाका, बेखबर यूं घूम घूम रही. मेरे संग तू चल जरा सी. गुलाबो
Hello, Go Trippers! This is Ranveer Singh, and you are listening to Go-MMT Radio. Head, set, go.
To listen to your favorite Go-MMT radio from anywhere, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Visit the Go-MMT radio page for daily updates and enjoy listening to your favorite radio channel.